This is the Board Game Quiz Show. I am your quiz master, Shu, and I'm willing to bet you, the viewer, that you have played at least one game made by our guest today, Jonathan Gilmour. Welcome to the show, John.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So I know what you're known for, but tell the audience what you think you're known for.
Oh, probably best known for Dead of Winter, Kids on Bikes, or probably Dinosaur Island. One of those three.
Yep. And what are you up to these days?
I've been doing a lot of consulting with new designers, trying to help people get their games published and refined and ready for pitching, and a lot of development work. I really like helping other people get their games and make them better. So I tend to focus on that for the most part. But awesome. I've got a few projects in the works.
Yeah, you design games, you help other people design games. So it's real good work that you're doing. Oh, I did want to ask you, what is your favorite board game of all time not made by you? Just to give people a better idea of who you are as a gamer.
Probably my favorite board game of all time is Cosmic Encounter. I really love it. I love the asymmetric powers. I love the player interaction. It's just altogether probably one of my favorite games. I've played it probably about 150 times or so.
150 times?
I think I've taught it every single game that we've played.
Wow.
And I've never gotten to play with a full set of players where nobody needs to be taught.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Well, that's definitely, you play that enough to definitely say that you know that game really well. All right. Well, let's get started. So you co-designed a deck building area control game called Path of Light and Shadow, which is pictured over here, over this shoulder there. So we like to connect things that you've done to our quiz topic. So we're going to quiz you about board games that involve light or shadows. So round one is called Lights, Shadows, Action. There are 5 multiple choice questions and you get 1 point for each one you get correct. There's a total of 20 points you get throughout the show, but let's start here. All right. So round one, we're going to start. So your first multiple choice question is, which game do you play in the dark with one player moving around an LED lantern on the game board, looking for other players hiding in literal shadows? Is it A, Dark, Darker, Darkest, B, Shadow Hunters, C, Light in the Forest, or D, Shadows in the Forest?
Oh boy, I don't know the English name because I have the German edition and it's played with an actual candle that you move around that's on fire. I think it's Shadows in the Forest, D.
Hey, good job. It is D, Shadows in the Forest. Yeah, I think they must have changed it from a flame to an LED lantern for, I don't know what reason why you might want to do that, but I'm sure.
Probably safety standards here in the US.
Yeah. All right, good job. So question number 2. What game's many dice change function depending on the sun's rotation and whether the dice are sitting in sunny, shaded, or dark sections within the game, not the real life sun? So is it A, Tekenyu, Obelisk of the Sun, B, Teotihuacan, City of the Gods, C, Zokin, the Mayan calendar, or D, Tahuantinsuyu, the Inca Empire? I think I pronounced that right. Christina's giving me this face off to the side like, I should be hosting. So
I don't think B or C have dice. I haven't played A or D though. I'm gonna say the Obelisk though, because that seems like a thing that would move the sun around.
So you want to go with A, Tekenyu, Obelisk of the Sun. You are correct. Yep. Yeah, you rotate. There is an obelisk sitting on the board. You rotate this dial, and it indicates like where the shadows are being cast from the sun, and then it changes all the dice accordingly.
Oh, that's really fun.
Yeah. Okay, good job. 2 for 2 so far. Number 3. What is the name of the standalone expansion to the dice building game Couriers? Is it A, Couriers Light versus Dark, B, Couriers Dark Shadows, C, Couriers Sun versus Shadow, or D, Couriers Quest for Quite and Quaddle? Chris is making me laugh off camera right
now. D seems like the most on brand, but I think if I remember correctly, it's A.
A, Couriers Light versus Dark. It is correct. A, Couriers Light versus Dark. You're right. It's very much on brand. I couldn't help it. I'm like, that's obviously not going to be the right answer, but I had to make fun of it.
It's very convincing because some of the other expansions are named ridiculous like that.
Yeah. All right. Number 4. What is the sci-fi game about escaping the solar system before the sun explodes? Is it A, Beyond the Sun, B, Soul, Last Days of a Star, C, Exile Sun, or D, Gravwell?
They're all fantastic games, but I'm almost certain it's B, if I remember. I think it's on my shelf right over there.
All right, you'll go with B, Soul, Last Days of a Star, and you are correct. That is the correct answer. Good job there. All right, last question in multiple choice. What is the 1981 fantasy game that was partially run by an electronic device and recently got a sequel thanks to a $4 million Kickstarter campaign? Is it A, Dungeon Quest, B, Hero Quest, C, Dark Tower, or D, Dark World?
It's a classic, and Restoration Games really nailed it with the new version. It's Dark Tower. C.
Oh man, I made these too easy for Jonathan, I think. Good job. Really, really good job. It is correct. C, you are correct. And now, yep, 5 out of 5. Perfect first round. Really, really good job there.
All right.
Okay, so going to round 2. One of the games you're most well known for, as we talked about, is Dinosaur Island, as you can see over my shoulder as well, which contains, by the way, one of the best references of all time. So for those of you who don't know, the game's about building a dinosaur theme park, and you can make a restaurant in the game called Clever Grill. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So, John, you clearly know Jurassic Park. You know your references at least, but how well do you know other dinosaur board games? So, round 2 is our picture round, and I'm calling it Dinomite. I'm going to show you pictures of dinosaur components, and you're going to have to identify the game they're from. You can earn up to 5 points here. Okay, ready? All right. So, what game is this from?
That, I believe, is Raptor. Bruno Fiduti.
Good job, Raptor.
No, Bruno Cathala and Fiduti.
Yeah, both the Brunos. All right, good job. All right, number 2, what is this game from?
That's Tiny Epic Dinosaurs.
All right, I was hoping this one would stump you, did not, but you are correct. Tiny Epic Dinosaurs. All right, number 3, name this game.
That is... I know everything except for the title, and I've played it a bunch. I'm going to cheat and look over here. It's the monster fighting game with all the dice, with the Yahtzee style mechanics. Smash Up After Dark.
Oh, no. Oh, you almost had this. This is King of Tokyo.
King of Tokyo. Yeah. That's right. Smash Up is the deck you build the deck together.
It's slightly tricky because I showed the Dark Edition here, which is the more recent limited edition, not the original one.
Dark Edition, not After Dark.
Yeah. Oh, you almost had it. Okay.
So close.
So number 4, name this game. This one's a little trickier. I'll give you a hint. It's not really a game about dinosaurs, but it does have a dinosaur first player marker, and this is a more I think this is a deluxe token.
Is it Evolution?
Good job. It is indeed Evolution. All right, number 5, that's the last one in the picture round. Name this game.
Oh, this is designed by my good friend David. This is Facilis.
All right, I can't get you. You just know too much about board games. All right, really good job. And dinosaurs. Okay, you have so far scored 9 out of 10. You're going at a really, really good pace. I think we made something too easy, maybe. All right. So we're moving on to round 3. Arguably, your most famous game is Dead of Winter. You know, that or Dinosaur Island, it's hard to say, but you co-designed Dead of Winter with Isaac Vega, who was on our quiz show earlier this season. In this game, you must survive zombies and the worst monsters of all kind, your board game buddies. It's similar to last round. I want to see how well you know zombies in other board games and other designers' games. So round 3 is our speed round, and we're calling it Brains. I'm going to read you some game names, and you're going to tell me if they have zombies in them or no zombies. And that's all you have to say is zombies, no zombies. You have 30 seconds to earn up to 10 points, and the timer will start when I begin readings. And all you have to do is reply with zombies or no zombies. Are you ready?
Okay.
Pandemic.
No zombies.
Correct. Smash Up.
Zombies.
Correct. Werewords.
No zombies.
Correct. Campy Creatures.
No zombies.
Correct. Hit Zeroed.
Zombies.
Correct. Dead Last.
Zombies.
Incorrect. Run, Fight, or Die.
Zombies.
Correct. Lord of the Fries.
Zombies.
Correct. Horrified.
No zombies.
Correct. Last Night on Earth.
Sorry.
Zombies.
Oh, you did get that right. Sorry. You did not get the last one. We did not get in time in under 30 seconds. That was an excellent round. So,
Ooh.
Jonathan, you have scored out of 20 points, 17 out of 20. So that is a really, really good score. You tied. We have other recordings, so depending on the order in which we watch it, I don't know what the third episode scored as of this recording, but you tied Suzanne Sheldon, who also got 17 out of 20 in our first.
I just watched her episode earlier today.
Yeah, and that was a really good score too. I think we need to make this a little harder, Christina. Jonathan, you did really, really excellent. On our dinosaur scoring scale, that is a T-Rex. There's a little bit of me that kind of hope that you're going to do really poorly at this because the bad score, you would have gotten a pile of Triceratops poop. But no, you did a T-Rex on our dinosaur scoring scale. So thanks, Jonathan, for joining us today. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at Jon Gilmour. That's pretty much the main place. Or you can check out Infectious Play on Facebook. We stream on there and Twitch every week.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining our show. Great job on that awesome score. And that is the
Thank
board
you so
game.
much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. That's the Board Game Quiz Show by Going Analog. Now you can stop watching and go play a game. Bye.
Bye.